Hey Heartlanders! Today I wanted to shoot a little video to show you the truth about the ages of characters that have been on Heartland, as well as the real ages of the actors that play the characters on Heartland, and how different some of the people are from the ages of their characters on the show, as well as how similar some people still look after 16 years of being on the show. It's pretty neat. So let's watch. Now, Amy was 15 in season 1, and now she is 31 years old. But in real life, Amber Marshall was 18 in season 1 and is now 34. 31 is the same age that Ty was when he died on season 14 of Heartland, which is interesting because that is now the age Amy is on the show. Speaking of Ty was 18 in season 1, though the actor, Graham Wardle, was actually 21. When Ty died, he was 30 years old on the show, though in real life, he was actually 33. Talk about a baby face. Caleb Odell was supposed to be around 21 years old at the beginning of season 2. The actor, Kerry James, was born in 1986. And he was actually 21 in real life. So he played very true to age in the story of Heartland. His character was 21 and he was also 21. Now he is 36 years old and so is his character. Now the ages of Tim and Jack is where it gets really interesting because Tim, played by Chris Potter, was 46 years old when the show started. Tim, as Jack's son-in-law, has to be, around 20 years younger than Jack for the story to make any sense. The interesting part is that even though Tim played someone who was 20 years younger than Jack, the actors themselves are only about 3 years apart in age. Chris Potter was 46 when he started on Heartland, and Sean Johnston, who plays Jack, was 49. But he played somebody who was in his 60s. In particular, played somebody who was 66 at the beginning of the show, which would make sense with him being a grandfather. So even though they are only 3 years apart in age, using a lot of excellent makeup and prosthetics, and also through his acting as someone who's older with the arthritis and bending and everything, Sean Johnston really portrays Jack in a very realistic way. Now Lou, played by Michelle Morgan, started off as 24 years old. She again plays very true to age because she was actually 24 years old in season 1. And she is supposed to be 9 years older than Amy, which makes sense because Amy's character was 15. It also makes sense because Lou was supposed to have gone to college at Columbia, gotten an MBA, which would take 1 or 2 years, and then she was working at a job, her first job. So 24 years old makes a lot of sense. But for season 16, Michelle Morgan and the character she plays, Lou, are now 40 years old. I thought it would be interesting to know a little bit about Madison Cheetah, who plays Jade Verrani, starting in season 7. Now in season 7, the actress was actually 19 years old, 8 years older than Georgie. In Heartland, she plays younger at around 16 years old when Georgie is 11, and they end up being very good friends despite their 5-year age difference in the story and even their 8-year age difference in real life. I think it's interesting to note that there are several characters on the show that play true to age, such as Lou, Michelle Morgan, who plays Lou, and she is actually the same age as the character. And the actor who plays Caleb, Kerry James, he's also the same age as his character. So I think it's interesting to note that they're both true to age. It's not very strange for actors to play a character that's several years younger than themselves, such as Amber Marshall playing Amy and Graham playing Ty, playing a character that's only a couple years younger than them. What's really unusual is Sean Johnston playing Jack, someone who's almost literally 15 to 20 years older than himself. And it's a testament to how good an actor he is that he can pull this off very well. And it doesn't seem to be strange for him to be playing someone who's 82 years old and a great grandfather.